As a research analyst on Australian housing markets and a strong advocate of residential real estate as an investment, I always feel more optimistic when we're in periods of economic disruption as we are right now. Recent share market collapses have reinforced once again the relative safety of bricks and mortar and provided a reminder that real estate often thrives in times of widespread economic disruption. Recently, Australian shares dropped to their lowest level in months. Although many of these losses have since rebounded, we are undoubtedly in a period of volatility in share markets in Australia and worldwide. Asian and US markets are going through periods of volatility as well as fears emerge of a looming recession. Now, while that's not good news for those who have shares, it causes me to feel more optimistic about the future of real estate. What we have seen again and again is that whenever there is a major economic disruption with fluctuating fortunes on share markets, real estate often thrives. The commentators will come out of the woodwork and shout about property prices plummeting, but what history has shown is that the opposite is usually what happens. People turn to real estate for solidity in times of crisis because in Australia, it never collapses dramatically the way shares sometimes do. At the start of this century, after 9/11 and the dot-com crash, we experienced a major property boom in Australia between 2001 and 2004. When the GFC hit in 2008, so-called experts predicted that property values would crash by up to 40%, and what actually happened was that property prices surged as spooked investors poured their money into something they could feel and see. As a result, Australian property prices rose throughout 2009 and 2010. Media commentators and so-called experts often have short memories, so when the COVID pandemic hit Australia, we again had those predictions of massive property losses. Well, wrong again. The result instead was a massive Australian-wide property boom with price increases unlike anything I've seen in my 4 decades of analysing real estate. Economists always underestimate residential property and they fail to understand its major part in Australian culture. Australians like real estate and they trust it. They feel it's safe and solid, so it's not surprising that when there is economic fear and uncertainty, Australians like to put their faith in bricks and mortar. These latest blips on the share market and the ongoing solid performance of the real estate market gives me more faith that real estate will rise out of this and once again be that safe space that people turn to with a degree of confidence.